Hey, World Entertainment, and that time we thought would never arrive has arrived. Yes, the Rings of Power is set to return in November. A hell of a lot of things seem to be coming out in November. We got the trailer. Yeah. The trailer and some information, and the information is like, what? We also have a character's return who should have been there from the very beginning because they were incredibly active in the Second Age. And now they're only appearing. Yes, they finally found the long-lost Celeborn, Galadriel's husband. Remember they said he was dead? Yeah, he ain't. Without further ado, let's take a look at this abomination known as the Rings of Power Season 3.
Now is the mighty hour come.
The Dark Lord is on the brink of crafting a new power. One ring to rule them all. He's got armies scouring Middle-earth.
Middle-earth will burn. Has it not yet occurred to you? Death might well be the price of saving it.
Where are you?
Trying to get back to you. There are no friends of Mordor here.
Come with me.
The Dark Lord. We have to stop him.
The shadow rises in Middle-earth. How would you like to rise with it?
God help us all. Oh boy. Can't wait for her to, by the way, look, the good old forehead bump. Because intimacy coordinators. That's what all this is about. But can't wait for her conversation of, my dear lovely husband, welcome back. I've already kissed our future son-in-law and I've been shipping hard for the Dark Lord Sauron himself. I mean, whew. Bitch got around. Now, by the way, these are meant to be ring wraiths. This looks like it's meant to be the Night King, but they all have these crowns and stuff. These are what's going to be the Nazgul. However, it's going to be interesting to see what they call them, because they actually don't have the rights to the Nazgul. And yet they're telling us they're going to show us the formation of the Nazgul. Okay. Don't forget about the Nazgirls from Season 1 and 2. But, as I said, there is big controversy. And it's not just because, oh, they finally brought in Celeborn and stuff like this. No. There's a casting choice they've made. A casting choice for a character that makes zero sense. And what they actually end up doing makes even less sense. Now, you may have heard this, you've probably heard this, because we're all in the same sphere, so we all hear and watch the same things. Simon Pegg has been cast as the Balrog. You didn't mishear that. I'll say it again. Simon Pegg has been cast as the Balrog. Yeah. The Balrog is now going to speak. And it's going to have Simon Pegg's voice. Now, I'm sure they're going to modify it, but the first question is, since when do the Balrog speak? Now, I think in one of the appendices, I think there is a reference to one of them being able to communicate, but as far as I'm aware, they never spoken. So, that's new. Not just can he now speak, there's going to be another big issue which we'll get to. I'll read you a bit of an article that kind of talks about all of this type of stuff, and saying Lord of the Rings fans were given a taste of what's to come. By the way, no Lord of the Rings fans like Rings of Power, but they were given a taste of what's next to come for the next season of Rings of Power during its panel at the San Diego Comic-Con. Say that one 5 times hard, fast. Good God. The Amazon Prime Video series based on the appendices from the Lord of the Rings books by J.R.R. Tolkien, along with added material from showrunners J.D. Payne and Patrick McKay, aka Dumb and Dumber. I like the way they say added material. All of it is added material. None of this is J.R.R. Tolkien's work. And our writing team of Window Lickers debuted a new trailer for the show's 3rd season and revealed some new cast members, at least one of whom is causing quite a stir among Tolkien purists. And I wonder why that is. And it goes on and talks about all this crap, but following the trailer, new Rings of Power cast members were announced to the Comic-Con audience. Perhaps most controversial is Simon Pegg as the voice of the Balrog, the demonic creature most famous for battling Gandalf at the end of the Fellowship of the Rings and enlisting Gandalf's most popular quote. Let's all say it together. You shall not pass. Everyone's pointing out, I wonder if Ian McKellen slipped back into Gandalf while he was doing Doomsday. You know, he's meant to say something else when he's destroying New Jersey and he ends up saying, you shall not pass. The hitch is that, in Tolkien's works, the Balrog doesn't talk, leaving fans to wonder why any actor has been cast as its voice, let alone one primarily known for comedy. Other additions to the show's cast include Eddie Marsan, or however you pronounce it, as Terrain and blah 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 and all this crap. Oh great, we get another King Durin's brother. Yippee. By the way, I love you'll probably have seen the image in here somewhere of Durin facing off against the ring wraiths. And the first thing that stood out to me was, why do the ring wraiths seem so bloody short? Like, those things should be almost 7 foot tall, and yet they're literally almost the size of Durin. I don't know, work that one out. But here's the other controversy that goes along with Simon Pegg voicing the Balrog, is what the Balrog now does in this season. He only goes and helps Sauron create the One Ring. That's right. The Balrog that you are now going to see face off against Gandalf in the Fellowship of the Rings is now a Balrog that, number one, could speak, yet doesn't. In that movie anyway, and books. But also now is the thing that helps Sauron create that One Ring. The actual Ring of Power. How? How the hell does the Balrog help? Don't forget now, they've had the Balrog awake and doing things and causing mayhem long before it's even meant to be around. I think it's 2,000 years before it's meant to be around. So, it's all over the place. It's absolutely all over the place. So, now they're taking characters who should have been very active in the second year, bringing them in, or second age I should say, finally bring them in to now be with the characters who shouldn't have been this active in this year. The Balrog is now going to speak and help Sauron create the One Ring. Good God, what are we doing? Oh yeah, and let's not forget, how and why in the name of all that's holy is this thing working with Galadriel? Yet, we got another orc defecting and trying to help the elves. Why? I don't know. And yet, there's an image, and it's in here, it'll come up, that it's like, are they fully with Galadriel and stuff? Because the image of when the ring wraiths are going past and we see Dom Lemonis, as we always call them, hiding in the bush. You can see Galadriel there, but you can also see the orc. And I thought, is he injured or something? No, when you look at the image, she's holding a blade to his throat. So clearly, there's still this big mistrust with an orc that, for some reason, Galadriel is now working with and interacting with since season 1. Even though we know she never did. Oh, good God. See the way they're trying to make this look like the moment of Frodo holding up the ring in Mount Doom? It's bloody insane. It really is. I don't know what they're expecting from this. What is anyone supposed to expect from this? The show's a train wreck. The last season was a train. And guess what they've done for this season again? Oh yeah, don't worry folks. All of our directors are women again. Because that went so well the last time. The show is trash. It doesn't track. Nobody watches it. It's $1 billion disaster. And yet, there you have committed themselves to making sure they put out all 5. Why? Contracts. The contracts apparently are so tight, they can't just go, we need to just cancel this thing. So they are committed to releasing all 5. God knows when we'll get the last. It'll probably be 2030 by the time we get the final season of this thing. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. Oh, there. Why are they almost the same size as Durham? Like, if that's a camera angle, then that's a shitty camera angle. Because this should be that he's looking up and they're looking down on it. He's looking like almost eye to eye to. There's the image, by the way, of her. I'll move me. Ooh, or them. See, she's holding the blade to him. So, good God, I hate this show. And it comes out in November. So, yeah. So you may as well let me know what you think of this trailer, and more specifically what you think about the idea of Simon Pegg being the voice of the Balrog, and the Balrog going to help Sauron create the One Ring. Do let me know. And with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So do like and share and subscribe and hit that hype button and all of that good stuff. Cheers, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.